Ramana Maharishi tells God, "I'm so very intelligent. I gave you all that I had, all my life full of suffering, and you in your compassion gave me in return your presence of bliss." Bhagavan tells God that he is more intelligent than God himself because of this intelligent exchange. Such is his adorable sense of gratitude towards existence. It simply hits you when you read it. Another small story from the life of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. It is said that whenever Ramakrishna saw someone from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's place, he would fall at his or her feet. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a great enlightened master from India. People asked him why he fell at ordinary mortals' feet. He would say, "Whether they are ordinary or extraordinary, it does not matter. They are from Banigati, where Chaitanya did an important Sankirtan. The moment I hear that they are from there, the very name creates memories of Chaitanya in me, and that is enough. I pay my gratitude to them by falling at their feet for having brought Chaitanya to my mind. If I had not met them in those moments, I might have been thinking of something else unworthy. They are therefore instruments through whom divine memories and ideas are kindled in me." That was Ramakrishna's reply. For bringing thoughts about Chaitanya to him, Ramakrishna fell at their feet. Can we ever imagine this today? This is what I mean when I say everything and everyone should be looked upon with gratitude for whatever they are doing. They are all part of existence, and they are all moving in some synchronicity orchestrated by existence. When you are sensitive to this happening, you will be able to feel gratitude for the way things are happening. We need to imbibe this sense of gratitude from great masters. This is the only thing we need to imbibe from them. The rest will be taken care of automatically. Because when you imbibe this, the power of coincidence will make things happen for you, and existence will simply shower upon you. Just understand, desire and gratitude can never coexist. When you feel one desire after another, it means that you are not living with gratitude. When you live with gratitude, you can never have any desires. When you live with gratitude, whatever is given to you will simply fulfill whatever you need at that moment. Even before you ask, you will be given. So there will be no question of asking at all. Things are always perfect when you function with gratitude. Else, things are always lacking and ugly. Man's greed is such that even if he is made king of the earth, he will think, "The seas don't obey me, the sun and the stars don't obey my commands." In the Shiva Purana, there is a story of Shiva and the Brahma Kapala. The Brahma Kapala was a skull that Shiva used as a begging bowl when he was wandering in the guise of a mendicant. The strange thing about the Brahma Kapala was that whatever alms people put into it, it would promptly swallow. No matter how hard Shiva would try to fill it, it would remain empty. This Brahma Kapala is actually inside all of us. It is nothing but our own ego. The ego that swallows everything and asks for more. The ego that prevents us from enjoying what is being showered upon us. Whether you want to base your life on asking or on gratitude is entirely up to you. Gratitude is not some kind of morality that can be imposed on you from outside. It is an attitude. It is an attitude that has to flower from within, out of a deep understanding of existence and its ways. When real gratitude happens, it can transform your whole perception of life and bring lasting peace and joy for you. Once a man went to Ramana Maharishi and said, "Bhagavan, I want peace." Ramana replied, "From your own statement, just remove the word I and remove the word want. and what remains is peace. The only way to live a live connection with reality, with existence, is by dropping your conditionings, your ego, and breaking the wall you have built around yourself. Then you will be able to see that the connection was always there. You don't have to do anything special. You simply have to drop what is not. That's all. When you are loving and flowing and filled with gratitude, you will always feel the tremendous energy of existence flowing through you. And you will always be with a sense of fulfillment, not because of any gains, but because it has become your very being. This fulfillment is the ultimate fulfillment that every man is seeking, although he is not aware of it. He searches for it again and again in all the material things and keeps missing it. Whether you accept it or not, existence is taking care of you, and all that you need to do is place your faith in it and do your duty with gratitude. You will then be showered upon by existence. But we don't have faith. A small story. A man lived without any faith in God. Suddenly one day, he fell from a hilltop and he found himself dangling from just the grip of a tree's root. He was filled with terror. He suddenly remembered people talking about God all the time. He thought to himself, why not try to ask God for help? And he cried out, "Oh God, I have never had faith in you. Are you really there? Can you save me now?" The voice of God thundered back, "Sure, son, just let go of the root that you are holding, and I will hold you from beneath." The man cried out again, "Is there anyone else out there who can help me?" We are simply not ready to place our trust on existence. The very quality of trusting the universe in your being will make you live like God on earth. You are missing out on this wonderful opportunity due to your own ignorance and ego. If we consciously feel a sense of continued gratitude towards the cosmic energy, we will be able to feel ourselves being taken care of in its very lap. We will feel ourselves being cradled by this energy, like a child is by the mother. And whether you accept it or not, this is the truth. A man dreamt that he and God were walking on the beach through the journey of life. He told God, "O Lord, I dreamt that you and I were walking on the sands of the beach. When I looked back at the trails on the sand, I saw that at times when life was most testing, at times when I had the deepest troubles, there was only one line of footsteps. The other was missing. How could you move away from me during those times?" God replied, "Son, it was during those times that I carried you." Such a beautiful story. Let me tell you from my own experience. In my days of wandering, I have traveled more than 30,000 kilometers, out of which more than 2,000 kilometers I have covered by foot. I traveled with just 2 pieces of clothing and a vessel for begging food. I had taken a vow not to touch money and not to save food for the next meal. People asked me how it was possible. I tell you now, I simply placed trust on existence and concentrated on my goal, and that was attaining the state of enlightenment. Existence simply took care of me. That is how it happened. When you hear me saying things like have faith in existence, you may think that this concept is for yesteryears of justice and saints. Not at all. I am talking from my own experience, from what has happened to me, who is sitting right in front of you now. And I think I am the youngest in this gathering. So I am not talking of anything from long ago. Understand that. Just try living with gratitude and watch the miracles happening. Existence gives if you are